All right, YouTube, we are back with round three, Edison Format, Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got myself on the right playing Blackwings versus first time on the channel, full-time Shonen Jump champion Fili Luna, a legend in my locals. Glad to see him getting back to Edison. I don't know how much Fili Luna has played Edison recently, but I'm pretty sure he attended the original Edison. Philly played during that era. He actually won his first Shonen Jump right after GOAT format, and the last one he won like right before Edison with Blackwings. So he's one of the few people who actually won a SJC with Blackwings. Now today he is playing a 60 card Vayusworn Twilight deck. So Philly's always been known for playing these interesting decks in his Yu-Gi-Oh career. All right, so we'll see how he does. So he starts off by Gold Sarking Charge, sets one, and passes. We're both X1, so loser of this match is basically out of the tournament. Winner continues on. So here I summon Bora. Philly MSTs my bottomless and drops the Gores. All right, so he drops the token there. So we're at 63 AK. I set one and pass. So Philly's got Foolish. Yeah, this is an interesting deck. I remember I was shuffling a deck. I was like, "What? How many cards are in this deck?" And he's like 60. Yeah, he's playing like Dark Grepher, all the Lightsworn cards, Bayous. All right, so here he attacks with Gores, keeps the token in defense mode. So, if I remember correctly, I have an Icarus in my hand, but instead I choose to Kalute over the Gores. And now Philly sets one and passes. All right. Now let's see. I do have Icarus attack. I believe I'm pretty sure I set Icarus. It could have been something else. I don't remember. All right. So here comes Black Whirlwind. It's been a while since I played Blackwings on the channel, because I've been playing mostly Vayu and Frogs the past few months and Hero Beat. I've only won once on the channel with Blackwings, and it was like more than a year ago. I think I did get second with it like a few months ago. Yes. The thing about Blackwings, I've always done pretty well with Blackwings. Like every time I played it, like there was many tournaments with Blackwings where I would go undefeated in Swiss, but then lose in top 8. It happened to me like 3 times. Okay, anyways, I'm searching off Whirlwind and I'm debating on what do I do. Do I search? Okay, so I'm planning to abuse Whirlwind next turn. So that's the tricky part. It's like, so I decide to just chain Icarus, get rid of the token and the deep prison itself. All right, so we're at 59 to 8,000. So I decide to set another one. I think I did this because I had another Icarus in my hand. So now Philly grabs a charge. So he has to decide, will he charge for Lila to deal with my back row or charge for Lila to deal with the Whirlwind? Let's see what Philly decides to do. So he activates Recharge, discards Raikou. So he's probably recharging first, so then he can decide what he's going to charge for. I like this. I would probably have done the same thing. So you can tell Philly's sequencing is still pretty solid. So here he charges, mills Necro. He's main decking all the viruses. Yeah, Philly's always been known for his deck choices. Like I think he won one or two Shonen Jumps with 45 cards in his deck. So yeah, not surprised to see Eradicator and deck dev. So here is the Lila. And let's see, does he get rid of the Whirlwind? So he does get rid of the Whirlwind. Yeah, Philly probably knows. I won my Shonen Jump with Whirlwind. I know how good that card is. Let me get rid of it. I was kind of hoping he would get rid of the back row, but he attacks me for 21. So we're both at 59, and now End Phase mills 3, mills Raikou, Plague, and Chaos Sorcerer. So he milled Plague and Necro. Alright, so here comes Shura. Shura hits over the Lila, and Philly negates with Necrogardener. Now I pass. So he draws Burial. Okay, that's not good. He's got JD in his hand. Burial. So he's checking to see how many lights ones he's got. He's got 2 Raikos and that's it. But if I get rid of the Lila and the Wolf, then he'll have 3. He has Foolish, so he could get the 4th name if he really wants it. I'm left with 1 card in my hand. So here he summons Gareth. Is he going to top for Plague? What can he do with Plague? Okay, so he goes Foolish. He's main decking Cyber Dragon too. Yeah, and Deeper. Yeah, this deck is not as interesting. So yeah, he gets another Wolf. So if I deal with his field, he's gonna drop Judgment Dragon. That'll give him 4 names. So he attacks with the Wolf. And here I Icarus. So now you can see I'm gonna have to make a choice. Do I pop? I'm gonna pop one of the wolves. And do I pop both wolves or do I stop him from milling? So I choose to stop him from milling. Because I think if I remember correctly, like I have a way to deal with his wolf. Yes, I have Dark Armed in my hand. I remember now. So that's why I didn't care about popping the wolf or the Groth. I'd rather him not mill and, draw 2 cards. So I have Dark Armed. And I'm pretty sure I had Dark Armed. So I think Philly was confused. Again, this is the first time I've seen Philly play Edison. He did go to the Ultimate Time Wizard in Austin, but I think he was mostly playing Advanced and Modern. All right. So my back row is Reckless Greed. I'm trying Reckless Greed instead of Yada. I'm playing Upstart too, obviously. So here comes Blizzard. Oh no, I'm wrong. I didn't have Dark Armed. I drew into I had Blizzard in my hand. I think. And I drew. My hand is Oppression, Bora, Dark Arm. I think I drew Dark Armed Oppression off the Reckless and then drew Bora for my turn. So here comes Dark Armed. I'm going to pop the Wolf. Pop. So he's at 59. Pop the back row, which is Burial. So that'll stop him. Because this was probably game. And the Burial saves him from dying this turn. So let's see. Yeah, he's at 59. Special summon Bora. All right, so now I'm gonna have to decide: do I go for Goyo, take the Lila? Yeah, I could go Goyo, take the Lila. I could summon Armwing as well and try to pierce him for like 26. Okay, so I decide to go for Armwing. I could have gone Goyo, but if I go Goyo, then he's probably going to negate the Goyo attack with Necro. So here I attack with the Armwing. I mean, he already used Gores. I think in this scenario, he just negates the Dark Arm attacking directly, right? Yeah, that's what. But let's see. He will put at 53, 33. Yeah, he definitely. You just negate the Dark Arm attacking directly. So he costs over like 200 life points, but it's not going to matter too much. He's at 18 to my 38. He has JD, so he's got to hope that I don't have Oppression or Solemn, but I did draw Oppression, so now, yeah, 3,000 to 16. I can't draw for 2 turns because of Reckless. Yeah, so that was my hand. It was Bora, Blizzard, Oppression, Dark Arm. I'm pretty sure the card I had, whenever I Icarused his field, I'm pretty sure I had Blizzard in my hand, not Dark Arm. I think I drew Dark Arm. Yeah, I remember I drew Dark Arm for my turn, and then Reckless. And then I drew Oppression and Bora off the Reckless. So I take game 1 thanks to Royal Oppression. Or Solemn. So I had like 3 cards, two oppression and 1 solemn that to stop his Judgment Dragon. So I take game 1. Let's see what Philly's 60 card deck can do here. Game 2. And I will say this. I know I've played against Philly in the past, and I know he loves Royal Decree. So I was like anticipating to get decreed. I smelt it coming. Yeah, I just knew it. I've just watching him playing against him in the past. He stopped playing regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Like 2011, 2012 at the time, I think. No, maybe 2013. Yeah, I know how much he loves Decree, so like I knew it was coming, and it really hurt my hand. I have like 4 trap cards. That's why I kept MST in against him, but I still sided out Heavy Storm because it's just gonna be dead most of the time against Vayusworn. But MST is still in there. All right, so we're both at 8,000. And Philly activates Recharge. His guards Lila, draws 2. Mills Wolf and Cyber Dragon. Special summons Wolf. He's got Celestia as well. So he does drop the Celestia. Mills. So he's going to target. Rolls 2 dice. That's weird. I've never seen anyone do that. 7. 2 7s. So he targets these 2, and it is Starlight Road and Reckless. He mills Arcus, Gale, Goldsark, Garoth. So, like, Arcus, Wolf, Garoth. Does he have another play? So he just pokes me for 23. Or 8,000 to 57. Passes. Black Whirlwind! Blackwings are fun, man, when you draw Black Whirlwind. So here comes triggering Whirlwind. And so now I have to decide, what do I search? Depends on the rest of my hand. Do I get Kalut? Do I get Gale? Do I get Ashura if I want to abuse Whirlwind next turn? So it looks like I chose Kalut. Oh, I remember what happened. Okay. So I already have the Gale. So special summon Gale, half the Celestia. And I have, spoiler alert, I have Dark Armed again. So Gale, half the Celestia. And I'm going to attack. Oh, no, I think I pump. Did I pump? Okay, I pump. And then I'm going to call priority in the damage step or damage cal. So that way, since the Celestia is under 14, I will win in this scenario versus Honest. So I did it correctly. I told him I'm going to call priority since I'm turn player. So I don't think he has Honest, but in case he did have it. All right, so yeah, you can tell there he's at 3550. So the reason I did this is because I have a Dark Arm. So now I'm going to go Stardust. Stardust. I ask him. See, I always do that. When I have 3 darks, I usually ask my opponent anything. No? Okay, Dark Arm. So here I pop his Dust before I pop the Decree. Pop the Decree. So now my back row is live. Set another back row. So we're at 4450 to 57. I've got Stardust, Dark Arm, Philly Drew Burial. This is not my QCR dad. This is my secret rare one. Like the cheap secret rare one. Because Blackwings is not like my main deck, so I usually loan it out to people who want to join Edison Local. I'm like, here, borrow my Blackwing deck. All right. What will Philly do? I think he's got 4 names, but I have Stardust on the field, so he has JD. But I have good old Royal Oppression. I remember I was playing against Fetty, another YCS champion. He was upset because he says I drew Oppression against him all 3 games. So yeah, that is GG. I actually drew both Oppressions. I love Royal Oppression. I think it's one of the best cards in the game. So I take down the 4-time champ. Philly is, I think, said he's going to show up occasionally, so I hope to get him on camera again. But I hope he plays a more competitive deck. He can play any deck. He can play Blackwings, Pure Lightsworn, Vayu. But yeah, like Philly's one of my idols. When I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh, he's someone I looked up to him because I looked up to the people in my area. So Philly was at the time already a 4-time Shonen Jump champion. Billy Brake, Chris Bowling, and Jason Holloway were like the big 4 players that I looked up to when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh back in what was it, 2010? Yeah, 2010. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy that match, and we'll be back soon for the rest of the tournament. Well, actually, I'll give a little bit of a spoiler. So it was 4 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 4. I did win my 4th round, but I was the one X1 that did not make top 4. It was really unfortunate. Yeah, there was 1 undefeated, 4 X1s, and I got 5th because my tiebreakers weren't that good. So I won't be playing for the rest of the tournament. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.